Hey everyone, Genome here. Just going to go ahead and give you a kind of description of what's going to be going on in this video. This is a continuation of my visit to the Kentucky Reptile Zoo. So now we're going to get on to the meat and potatoes of things. We've already met the people who kind of run the place and make it work. And now we're going to take a look at the middle part of the process before we get to the end result, of course. So this part is probably the part most people want to see. This is the actual extraction of the venom. Today they're extracting venom from two different species. The first one is the spitting cobra. It's a variety spitting cobra. I'll put links to exact taxonomy and all that below. And then we're also doing several Indian cobras as well. So two different species here. 13 cobras in all, and there's some great shots in here, and just shows you once again these people have to have nerves of steel to do what they do. Remember, any slip up here, any possible slip up is it could be the end. So just gonna I also want to say that in the first when we're doing the spitting cobras, all three of us are wearing face masks. So if you see that, that's why we're wearing those, because they can spit venom basically several feet away into your eyes and potentially blind you. So you have to wear masks and be protected at all times. Unfortunately, because there's no place else for me to go, I'm actually in a lot of the shots. So sorry, it couldn't be helped. Or you might see my other camera running. I have two cameras going simultaneously for the best coverage of said extracting. So apologize for making myself part of the show there, but I'll check you that to a minimum. But anyway, please enjoy this and make sure to keep watching, because I still have one more segment to go. Next segment will be a tour of their actual exotics room, or tropical room as it were, but this is where you see some of the more exotic venomous snake species from around the globe. So alright, hope you enjoy. Until next time, this is Genome, out.
Calm down. She won't relax at it. Relax.
That one is a good example of how the snake, how much venom to get. You see, it takes hardly anything. So when Jim's rubbing the top of the head, he actually can feel the muscles around the snake's venom gland. So even though it looks like he's like trying to push the venom out, that's not actually what he's doing. He's feeling for the contractions of the muscle. When the snake contracts, then he follows that contraction to kind of hold it contracted and open.
Now people are going to ask, does this hurt the snake in any way?
No.
It's stressful for them.
Yeah. Anytime you grab a snake by the back of the head, it's stressful. It's like the only reason to do it. Yeah. Didn't even take it. You should have found 20 years.
There's a tongue shed on here too.
Is there? Oh yeah. You ever seen a tongue shed?
Nope, never seen that before.
That's what happens when you have a bunch of animals. You get to see stuff you don't normally see.
I don't know, Jim, if that actually shed a fang or a regular tooth. I did see what I thought was something, but it was so small, I think it might have just been a tooth that it shed.
Yeah, they shed their teeth periodically, and we try to catch them before they go down so we don't have to centrifuge or filter it out. But
I can talk about it hurting the snake.
yeah.
I don't want to say that because everyone in the comments always got to chime in.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, in a way it's nice when people are concerned whether or not the snake is going to be hurt, because historically nobody cared about snakes at all. So it's kind of nice when people are like, oh, we care about the snakes. It doesn't hurt them physically. It is stressful for them. The snake thinks that this is a predator encounter. And so the snake is biting and injecting venom because it's scared. And that way, that's the only way we could get venom out of them. We can't say like, hey, please bite this thing. But they're not physically harmed. They eat voluntarily. They breed. We have eggs being laid right now. And they live as far as we know, from what we know of snakes in the wild, a normal lifespan, even while being extracted from.
I would hazard to say they're probably much longer one on average, not having to do with like parasites or
Perhaps.
predation.
Yeah.
Well,
Certainly possible. Do you need a new pair of foam?
I need some more paper towel.
Okay.
The studies that now people are doing with radio telemetry and stuff on wild populations, we're finding that the snakes probably live, anywhere from 10 to 12, 15 years in the wild, if they're not predated on or anything else. So what happens is that in captivity they don't have predation or anything else, so they're going way beyond. We've got a crate that's 43 years old.
That's crocodile lifespans at this point.
Yeah, it's definitely they do much better in captivity as far as that. Now, emotionally, who knows? It is a cage. No matter how much we try to, make it good for them, it's still, they're in a cage.
One thing that we really try to do with snakes that are extracted from is not stress them out in any other way. So this is a stressful event, and then we try to leave them alone and not give them stress when they're not being extracted from.
I think a lot of people tend to, try to stick human qualities and characteristics on animals.
Yeah.
And
Now you do need a new piece.
Yep.
They don't realize that most snakes almost solely live concealed at all times, you know, in small areas,
Yeah.
in dark places, you know, if they're not actively hunting and that sort of thing. So
Well, the thing about these cages is they're getting light, and every one of them, if we walk in here with food, they see us through these holes. They'll be waiting.
You can go along in like these top ones and you'll see their nose.
Yeah, they know that it's coming in. But we used to use, like in the other building, we had used cages like this with them. Mm-hmm. We found that this particular species, these Incuthia, will beat the out of their faces. So this ended up being, even though it doesn't look that fancy, for each individual snake, it's been better for them. They calm down a lot, and you know.
You know, one thing that I think I've noticed watching, I was in India and watched extractions from Indian cobras.
Oh, snake mouth opener.
When they react and are, you know, strong like ours are, you know, to me that's a sign of being healthy. The snake has the physical ability to try to escape and get away. When they lay there like a slug or like a limp noodle, that's not a sign of a healthy snake.
well, your snake's face seem very active.
This is how these guys are.
They're torpedoes. And one thing with this guy's tail, there's a little scale on the end of there. That's when I usually do these guys, if I'm not doing spitters right before them, I usually wear a short sleeve shirt, but I wear a sleeve so that they don't poke me with the tail. Because it's just like getting stuck with a little tiny barb. I don't know if you saw that, it just turned.
I did.
Yeah.
I got that one on. Face on, too.
Yep.
Or snake on, as they would say.
Yeah, that's how they usually get people who haven't, who get lazy. I'm probably going to do maybe just this row,
Okay.
and then I'll be done. Then we get the eggs out.
Okay.
And actually, the hardest part of this is the release, because there's a split second there where you have no control. His instant response, go into a dark place.
I think that's an excellent example of the flight
Yep.
tendencies of the very venomous snakes. They have no interest in going after people.
Nope. I had National Geographic film in here one time, and their response was, well, why aren't they attacking you? I said, because that's not what they do.
Because this is a reality TV.
Yeah, this isn't fake. Yeah.
Maybe like this.
Third one down, right?
Yeah, third one down.
I don't know if she told you I just had a hip replacement.
So my mother-in-law, both of them actually.
I just had one hip replaced 5 years ago, this one. It was damaged from getting run over by a stolen car when I was a police officer. And then,
that story.
the other one just deteriorated either from that or kickboxing or all the other crap. And they just did it, what, 8 weeks, 9 weeks ago?
Something like that.
And they've gotten so good at it.
My mother-in-law in 3 days was a changed woman.
Yep. The pain was driving me nuts. Driving Krista nuts too.
I was just
Little drop. Slowly coming down.
I think most people expect gallons to come out of here, and
some of the big rattlesnakes and some things. That really is a lot.
The dark.
But these guys are not huge yielders.
Yeah.
the monocles tend to give big yields as
They give more than these guys do.
Yep.
Once again, snake just tries to flee.
Yep. See the big dumb animal in front of me wants to get away. But he crawled through his water dish. Oh, that's good.
I guess some of the yield, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you got good too.
He did good. Yeah, I can't do it.
Not worth it. Yeah.
He got the thing in there. He lost the fang in the hook.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's got a little bit of blood in there. Oh, monkey. Butthead. He's gonna bite the side of the cage. He's gonna to bite something.
Oh, yeah, I saw him try to hit the water bowl.
Yep. He bit himself.
I'll get that up.
Yeah, you want to get a picture of this. There's a lot of venom there. Let's get a picture of it like that.
Go light on here.
You get a picture too, Kristen.
I have to get the phone and get
Okay.
it.
Okay. If you wouldn't mind, could you hold in front of this camera too?
Yeah.
And then this one takes much better shots. I can take some stills for you if you want to.
We need to see.
I think I can see it on here.
He also pulled it out. We got. Is that in front?
I'll go ahead and spray this.
Yeah, back it up just. Oh, perfect, right there. All right. And right here,
Yep.
the viewing audience, in case they miss it. All right.
Yeah, well, there and there. See, it goes all the way around. He chewed it. Chewed it real good. That's what he would do to your finger. I had one of these do that to me and put me in a coma.
I believe that's what happened to George Van Horn. Is the King Cobra crawled up his hand, kind of chewed his way up, and it was just
That was
pain between
a
those.
bad bite. That was a bad bite. I remember that. I like George.
I should have an interview with him when I go back to Florida next time.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Jack's another person, and Carl are two people I really like.
Yep, I'm talking to Carl next time I go down too. I've already talked to him a little bit.
Yeah. Carl's
He's a gem.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
He lives real close to my mom too. My mom was down there training.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Okay, where am I at? That was this one, right?
Yeah.
Look for the one with one pan.
Do you need me to change that?
There's only one left.
Oh.
That's about 10 animals, right?
I don't know. I could count. Close to that, probably.
3 spitters.
Well, I mean, for the Indians. I was just counting.
11.
11. Okay, that's about what I want.
Well, I guess 10 is the one that you didn't do.
Yeah.
Eight.
One there. That's the last one.
And then, yeah, there's the egg one.
I'm not good at
Yeah, yeah. Makes sense to me.
Nice bridging, isn't it? I'm gonna get used to that. There's on my boot. Excuse my language. That's what editing's for, right? There's shit on my
Exactly.
boot.
I can take a beat with it.
Well, there's some days when I'm doing this, I will go through and do all of them in one setting. And when I get done, all I do look like is like a covered in shit is all there.
I think you can see it in there.
So what are we looking at right now?
That's venom from Naja samarensis, the Samar cobra. From 3 of them.
What did we do? 7? What was that? 7?
He was actually right. It was 10.
Was it 10 total?
10
So, all right.
snakes. Yeah.
So we're looking at here is the extraction of 10 cobras. How many milliliters do you think this is?
I have no idea. I don't measure it by
No,
milliliters.
We do it by
It's
dry weight.
probably
okay.
about. It's probably a little bit less than half a gram.